Of all the things that we are about to hear and have heard on the T-Zone, It's gotta be the best! Welcome to the T-Zone, and this week it's my incredible pleasure that we have Miss Elizabeth Hurley on the set.
It didn't go to the side, and in the same way you don't really want your bosoms sort of...
She has been in wonderful fun films like Bedazzled. I'm the devil. She's been an amazing spokesperson for breast cancer awareness.
And nobody's talking about it, and I want to change that.
And a really good friend of mine for about 20 or 25 years. Let's give it up for Elizabeth! Hello, darling. And also probably the only person who calls me Trinster. Who calls you Elizabeth and who calls you Liz?
All my friends call me Elizabeth. None of my family call me either. People who don't know me call me Liz.
Yeah. And the Sun would call you Liz.
They would.
The
3 letters, not 9.
Yeah, it's much easier and it's a bigger headline. We've spent many a day together or a night together in bed, in bathrooms, looking at things, being a little bit like...
Yeah.
Like this, a little bit like this. There's a bit of Botox now for me, I don't have to do that much. But before you had the Estee Lauder contract, did you have a routine?
Yes, but it was sporadic. To this day, I still take my makeup off in bed almost most nights. Funnily enough, I remember the first important thing I saved up for was Dramatically Different Moisturiser by Clinique.
Oh my God,
do you remember?
me too.
So this would be in the 80s, and it was the yellow pot. The yellow pot still exists.
Yes.
But every time I see that, I'm transported back to literally saving up to be able to buy that moisturiser.
I went to New York. I was like 15. I went to
cheaper
Lord
in
and
New York.
Taylor, and there was like the 3-step, and it was so computerized. It was like they had the screen, and it was like, oh my God.
I know, it was mind blowing.
And you still use it?
Well, I have it at home, but I'd only use it on a very hot summer's day because I personally need a bit more moisture than that now. I am obsessed with moisture.
Yes.
So if I had, for the body, I like this one. Which, funnily enough, looks a bit like our initial Clinique one.
It does.
It's the Deep Comfort Body Lotion.
I've got really dry legs.
Yeah, I have dry
Look at that.
too.
Isn't that attractive?
I'll do it.
Underneath the scenes, thank you, John.
No,
Could
I'll
you
do
just
it.
put some on? Because that's so dry. So when you were doing the Marvels in LA, must watch it, coming out now, isn't it?
It's out in America,
Out in
streaming on
America,
Hulu,
streaming.
coming here.
Coming here soon. And you play a villain.
Super.
Sorry. What kind of power?
Well, I'm Morgan Le Fay, who's one of the most powerful supervillains of all. I have huge superpowers.
Yeah.
So if I do that through that wall, blast it through, and I can be invisible, I can do everything.
Oh my God, how fantastic.
Teleportation, I've got the lot. It's heaven.
So a lot of green screen work.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's quite tough.
So then I noticed when you were doing Marvel that you would be in the pool saying, I've got my 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometime in the evening.
Yeah.
But you turn easily because you've got a bit of that olive blood.
I can go very, very dark. I use quite a lot of La Mer because it just suits my skin. My former husband, he set himself on fire once, very badly.
Fireworks.
No, he was being an idiot. He was throwing petrol on a bonfire.
That's right, yes.
A fool.
Playing the country gent.
Anyway, he burnt off all his hair, all his eyebrows, and he had a terrible, terrible burn across his forehead. He's Indian, so he has dark skin. And he used La Mer.
But what made him use La Mer? What made him use something that cost 200 quid?
Leonard Lord had told me that when they bought La Mer, he'd been very impressed by a story he'd read in the press where the original owner of La Mer had developed it for his son who had something bad with his skin. He'd had some injury or something. I remember that story, so even though I get it free, I still have to say I grudgingly gave Arun my pot of La Mer. And he used it, the original one. This is the soft cream that I use, the slightly lighter one. But he used the original La Mer on his forehead over the really bad scarring.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Nothing.
He has nothing.
And can we talk about breasts? Because you have famous, beautiful breasts, and I've always been the admirer of your breasts because I know they're real, nothing's been done to them. The only woman I know in her 50s who wears incredibly successfully very plunging necklines. You do, darling. It's like, own it. But you have a secret, slightly, of how you keep them high and firm, because I once challenged you and you said something to me.
I sleep in a bra.
And what size do you sleep in?
Sometimes I just can't be bothered to take my clothes off, so I just go to bed anyway. Whatever I'm wearing. So I just go to bed. But if I have a bedtime bath, I will then put on a soft bra. You know those nice soft bras you get? Not one of the normal bras I'd wear, which is underwired and shaped and stuff. But no, I think it's good for you to be supported. And when I was pregnant, I remember an Italian lady said to me, you have to buy one of these elastic supports to hold your tummy, so you won't get stretch marks, and it's like wearing a bra for your tummy. It's not obviously constricting the pregnancy, so that when you went to the side, your whole
stomach.
And don't forget, I put on 53 pounds. That was huge. It didn't go to the side, and in the same way, you don't really want your bosoms sort of to the side because you don't really want that. That you just don't want to let it all hang out. You've got to hold it in. Stop it. The skin, doing what gravity's going to do to it.
Recently, I went to see this man called Olivier de Prenat, who's a French plastic surgeon. I was doing an interview with him. I have a lady of 60 in Paris, and she has a neck like this. And I said, well, how'd she get it? And he said, well, she does sleep like this.
Right. Sure.
So she slept every night with 2 pillows here.
Really?
Like this. And he, because how I sleep, I used to sleep, like, here's the telly. Do you have a telly at the end of your bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. So watching telly at the end of your bed.
You're meant to wear a neck brace.
So what I do now is I watch telly like that. There.
Well, even better, get a neck brace.
Have you ever worn a neck brace?
Yeah.
Purposefully?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't, but when I had bursitis in my shoulder and couldn't move at all, I wore a neck brace to drive in. I have to say, it's a bit like wearing this back brace or a good bra. Suddenly, you're like this, because I was told by somebody that we're going to have a generation of people coming up with the worst sagged chins you've ever seen, because they're like this on their phone all day, which is this. And so you look at your phone, otherwise you're like a prat standing like that. But if you put a neck brace on, you have to raise it, otherwise you're all going to have very saggy chins.
Now here's the phone. No, because the phone would be there.
Oh, I could have it there. I don't mind having it there.
Okay.
I'm not sure, I'm not long-sighted yet, because I'm so short-sighted.
All right,
so I can still read.
Okay, so for me, I'd be like there, and then I'll be there. Okay.
Or put your gloves.
All right, so we've got corsets, we've got neck braces, we've got bras. You see, that's very.
We're old. Yeah.
Okay.
What can I say? My brother, who had a bad back and had to lie on his back for 3 months once, he now hasn't had a bad back for years, and he has an electric toothbrush, and morning and night when he's cleaning his teeth, he does.
Yeah, I do actually.
Bum out.
Yeah.
And, so you're pulling in your tummy, pulling in your bottom, your spine is being supported.
Yeah.
And he said he has cured his prolapsed disc by doing squats.
Really?
Yeah.
How often do you exercise?
Never.
You don't. But you do walks and you're kind of frisky and you run
extremely
around.
active.
You know what you used to do with me? Legs up on the wall and then lifting your. Do you remember that? But you taught me that.
Yeah.
And then clenching your bottom at the top.
You're meant to always clench your bottom, really, full time. But it actually really helps. The more you clench, you do start to develop that nice muscle.
Yeah,
You've always had a nice bottom.
Yeah, but I'd never want to be a Kardashian bottom.
I don't want a big bottom.
No,
but I wouldn't mind a high bottom.
Yeah, I've got some quick fire questions that the team have done. Would you rather sleep wearing handcuffs or a bike helmet?
Maybe a bike.
Yeah, because I just, I'm thinking, we won't turn sideways.
It would make you lie on your back, wouldn't
Exactly.
Because I sleep with my hands like this, and I'd be so contorted if I had to.
The corset, the bra, the neck brace, and the bike helmet.
See, I'm very attractive in bed, obviously.
Think of those millions of followers who just imagine you lying there as a naked swan.
With my helmet on.
Yeah, with
my corset and my bra.
All right, okay. Would you rather live without the internet or live without air conditioning and heating?
I think I'd rather be without the internet.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't like being cold. I don't like air conditioning, but I don't like being cold.
Okay.
I get under the duvet and then I poke it in the side.
Yeah.
And I hair dry myself for about 5 minutes to warm up.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't like it very much.
Did you ever know that Elizabeth
Hair dries
the
myself.
inside of her sheets and herself? Would you prefer to be able to teleport anywhere or to be able to read minds?
Teleport. I would hate to know what you're thinking about me. I wouldn't eavesdrop or open your handbag. I know you want to open mine.
I'm so much hoping
I
there's
know.
one little thing that we have to go to, so we're going to actually, we'll do the last question, but then I do want to, there was something I saw in there and I thought, oh my God, what is that? Last question, would you rather look 10 years younger from the neck up or the neck down?
Oh, so difficult. I think it's easier as you mature to keep the neck up looking good.
Yeah.
The neck down is harder, but of course, 99% of us, we can hide everything from the neck down and you can't hide your face. And much harder. It's harder to maintain the whole body because there's so much more of it. There's so many bits and pieces.
There's so many bits, there's so many corsets and there's so
Falling
many
apart.
Darling, that thing in your bag.
I just came from a job
Yeah.
where I found,
Yeah.
I was given this to wear,
Yeah.
and it was so magnificent. You've probably got it.
I don't have it, and I don't even know what it is. So please
Well,
share.
it's a strapless bra, of which we've seen many.
Yes.
But this one is so sticky. Look how sticky it is. It's unbelievable. So you think, but feel how sticky that is. It's the most phenomenal strapless bra I've ever seen in my. I don't even know what brand it is. I don't know if it has
Okay. So that seems to me a double D. We always have this thing because you always think you're smaller. That seems to me a B cup.
It's a D. It says D on it. Though I have to say, it was a tight squeeze. Wouldn't be without it. For many reasons.
For what? Gaffer tape.
I'm obsessed with gaffer tape. I gaffer tape
Okay.
everything. I have gaffer taped my body before, and it's the best.
Sorry, can you just? You really have to run that by past me in slow
Well,
motion.
I mean, really, you don't need that if you have that, because you can use gaffer tape, and there's nothing better than gaffer tape. And in fact, in my Marvel show, where I have to wear a catsuit
Yeah.
for almost all of it,
Mhm.
slashed there, nothing works better than gaffer tape.
To do what? To
Forget
be underneath.
all those tapes, forget everything. It's all crap compared to gaffer tape.
But where are you putting it? So when you're wearing your V-neck down to there, are you putting it around the construction
Around.
area? Where?
It's very easy. I made it up myself, but I'm sure it's not remotely revolutionary.
Okay.
You put it here,
Yeah.
and you yank it up to there, and you just have a big, thick strip of gaffer tape.
Oh, it lifts.
Yes!
Oh, I see.
It's
Oh my God! I mean, is that not the cleverest idea in the entire
If you
world?
look really hard, you can find this in nude. The black's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just the best. But I also use it all day. Do you know how sometimes you just have a lead on the floor?
Yeah.
And you think, let's just gaffer tape that to the floor and get it gaffered in. And also you think, if someone broke into my room in the middle of the night, if you manage to smack them around the head with something, then the first thing you do is gaffer tape their eyes. I've been told,
Really?
forget their mouth, forget their hands. Once you've blinded someone, they can't do anything. They can't see you.
Okay, I'm about to.
Smack you in the head and gaffer tape your eyes.
Can we just say, of all the things that we are about to hear and have heard on the T-Bone,
Gaffer tape's gotta be the best!
darling, thank you so much for coming on.
Don't stick back to my head.
No, I'm just going to kiss you. Give it up for Miss Elizabeth Hurley!